Hello, good afternoon, good evening. I have taken this white cushion cover that I have. So, first, what I'm going to do is, like I told you guys, take a plastic sheet and put it in between your, even if it's a pouch or a bag or a cushion cover, I'm just taking this sheet and I'm going to insert it inside because whatever work we are doing, we don't want it to seep through, right? So, just put a cover. Make sure it is there end to end. So the tissues I have chosen today is this beautiful blue owl. I really love this. And then also another complementary tissue, which is this. That's what I said. You can blend different tissues together. You can add different elements from different tissues together. So what I'll do right now is first I am going to just maybe paste my owl like this. Okay, before you start working, if you're using a bag, the handle has to be on top. If you're using a cushion cover, the zip side should be at the bottom. Make sure you kept the right side up. I'm going to just cut around. I don't want this extra white part, and anyway, you don't want any straight edges, so I'll be cutting off. Remove the backing layers. You can even use decoupage paper. Okay, so I'm going to place this in the middle like this. Okay, then what I'll do, see this flower kind of matches, so I'm just going to cut out that flower. Since I'm cutting only that flower, I can use my scissors. So I will just fussy cut around this flower. Since I'm not taking the background, I'm going to just cut this. So now what we'll do is, so I just have all these, I've just cut out all these elements. See, this is how you can do when you want to do like multiple designs. I'll just show you what I plan to do. So I'm going to stick this owl in the center. Then maybe at the ends, what I will do is, I will just keep something like this, just to like match it a little bit, right? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So this is the fabric decoupage glue. Okay, it will be in this blue color thing. So take your decoupage glue. So I'm just taking some different colors now, okay, whatever matches my paper. So I'm just taking all the colors that I want on a palette. I'll show you how I didn't want to blend, but yeah, I'll just show you a little bit slow. For blending, it is always, I always use only sponge. I'm comfortable with that. Each person, does differently, but I always use the sponge. Like I said, it's very economical also. So see, I have just taken different colors. Now what I'm going to do is, I'll just show you the edges here. I did not, deliberately I did not paste my paper till the edge, because when you put the cushions inside, usually this part goes off, right? It's in the curve, so that's the reason I didn't want to put. But I'm going to be just blending it now. So I'm taking how to blend it. So take some white. I'm taking some white and then just a teeny bit of. So I have just taken little bit white and teeny bit blue, and see, this is what I'm going to do. If you think it's too blue, just mix in some white. Just keep mixing until you kind of like the blend. There is no harm in it's just a blending work, so it is fine however it looks. Can you see how it's blended there? You can
Yes,
go
ma'am.
over the tissue also. It's completely fine. It look much blended. So I am not going to cover my entire cushion, but I'm just going to give these patches here and there, so it looks like some kind of a tie and dye kind of a thing. Okay, so I'm just randomly. Got the point, right? Blending is like a very, very fun thing to do. Just take little paint, don't take too much. Just keep adding colors according to your tissue, whatever colors are there on the tissue. So can you see that it's like a very pastel kind of shade, right? So that's how you blend. Keep, whenever you're blending, doing a blending technique, keep white handy, because if you want to lighten the color, I've like put a patch here and I feel that it's too dark, I can just take a white and put it on it and lighten it. Okay, so always keep a white. So that is how you kind of mix it. I'm going to be using these stencils. Okay, this is a stencil brush. So when you're stenciling, always take a little bit of paint like this. So when you're stenciling, don't take a lot of paint in your brush. Okay, this is the key to get a very crisp finish without seeping in between. Take a very, very little paint. Take a tissue paper or a cloth or whatever it is and just brush off the excess paint. Okay, brush it off on your paper. Okay, then when you do the stenciling, it will come nice and crisp. So I'm just going to put these leaves here, and there are again two ways of stenciling. One is by dabbing. Okay, if you dab, you're going to get a very crisp image because the paint is going to go and settle in the stencil, and you're going to get a crisp finish. If I don't want a crisp finish, if I want a very faint finish, what I do is I just rotate like this. Okay, if I rotate like this, I'll get a very faint finish. That is the difference in these two methods of doing. One is dabbing, if you want like a nice crisp finish, and one is just, can you see this? Going to go near my color here, and I'm just randomly, see here, I'm just doing a rotating kind of a, I'm not dabbing because I want a very light finish of the color. I don't want a dark finish. So I'm just going in between. I'm just rotating my, look at that. Can you see it's a very faint finish, no? So if you want to do some stamping, say I have this script stamp with me. Okay, this is a script stamp, and I will use my archival ink. So like I said, all these are just to bring all your work together. So what you do is just press your stamp on the ink, and just, so in spaces like this where you think it's empty, just go and press it See, you get like a faint stamp printing there. So this will look like, again, it's printed. So I'll just show you how to do this, instant transfers also. So you get these sheets like this. So you can choose, say for example, let's choose this one, purple butterfly. I'll just show you. So you just cut around the butterfly. Okay, once you cut, maybe I think I will just use it here. So there'll be a plastic sheet on top. See, it comes. So there's this plastic sheet. So remove this plastic sheet on top, and then you have to just paste it here, press it down, take a sponge and just dab. When you dab it with water, it will soak and you can actually see the design on top. Okay, just keep dabbing for a while until the paper is completely. You should not pour water, just dab with wet sponge. Okay, dab it nicely. When you dab it, so this back side layer see, it's sliding off. Can you see? I'm just sliding it and the print comes. This is the complete cushion. Okay guys, thank you so much.